Hello and welcome to a new studio vlog. I have in fact said that twice now in this vlog, but you'll only see it once because I deleted my very first clip. So it was quite long, it had a lot of explanations in it. It was the first day that I'd actually really been a bit more mobile post-op and decided to start a studio vlog for you. But here we are, I am now in the edit, there I am, and I'm also filming for my TikTok. So yeah, now I have to re-record the intro. So let me try and put you somewhere a bit more comfortable and we'll talk as if I remember what I said at the first one, which I don't, but we'll try and have a catch up. Here we are. Yeah, I was basically recording a studio vlog clip last week on Friday or something, and my memory card said it was full, so I went back on my camera and just delete, but as usual, bull in a china shop, Lucy deleted the very first clip of the new vlog, which wasn't the best idea. Let me just do a very quick roundup. This is the first one back post-op. I am now 3 weeks post-op on Wednesday the 13th, so if you're watching this when I release it tomorrow. When I started recording this was a week ago, so it was only 2 weeks post-op. I've definitely improved a lot in the week since the intro that I deleted. I am basically doing really well. The operation was a massive success, everything went to plan. I have to wear the compression suit, which you'll see me mention several times in this video due to the heat we've had in this country. It's basically like a little scuba suit which comes from underneath my boobs basically down to below my knees, does up either side with a zip, and it's fairly thick and quite hot with this weather we've been having. I have to wear that for a minimum of around 6 weeks and then kind of take it on and off depending on the swelling, but the swelling, especially around the incision, which is across my bikini line, and I measured it the other day because my dad wanted to know how long the incision was. I think he thought it was going to be like this long. It's actually 57 centimetres long. It's a big old incision just past one hip, round past the other hip. So it's a big incision and there's a lot of swelling around that. The compression suit definitely helps me feel obviously less swollen than I would be without it, but B, it makes me feel a bit more secure because obviously everything is still knitting together. I've had, I would say, on a pain scale, actual physical pain, it probably peaked at about 7 out of 10. I always do things out of 10, but overall pain hasn't really been too bad. What I would say is the most kind of common thing I've had with this is just a bit of discomfort, mainly from swelling, also from, he did what he calls quilting stitches all the way down. It's underneath the skin, you can't see it on the surface, underneath the skin attaching to the abdominal wall. Occasionally, not so much now, but occasionally when I twist and stuff, I could feel like where it's like this is the top of my skin and this is my abdominal wall and the stitches are in between. As you're twisting, obviously this is happening, but that's getting less and less now, and bruising wise it wasn't too bad. Now I still feel swollen and sore in certain areas and that changes all the time, but as a whole it's going really well. I am happy with where I'm at so far into this healing process, and it is a long road. So I knew all of that and I can't quite believe I took the plunge and had this done. It's been something I've wanted for so many years, since I was about 18, so, or even younger than that actually. Something I've been aware of for a long time, and I can't believe it's finally happened. So that is that catch up. So the best thing we can probably do is jump into the studio vlog. If I say in any clips, oh you would have seen this earlier, you'll know that I deleted that by accident. This vlog is very much focused around me getting ready for my shop launch, which happened yesterday. Just to say, and I'll probably say it at the end as well, that the shop launch has quite a few things in it, and I want you to know that there is 20% off all art prints, including the 2 new ones that I put up. 20% across all art prints. There's also up to 25% off some items on the shop, including wrapping paper, washi tapes, one of my chunky floral notebooks. What else did I put money off? I can't remember. Head over there and have a little look. There's also my limited edition stationery box, the Positivity box that I show you in this video. That's on sale now, to check that out. And also all of my new pens, pencils and Midori notebooks. This is my own personal one. I don't sell these in grey. I bought this to see the quality of it. This I have in purple, green and white, and it has matching internal pages to match the cover, and it's dot grid design inside. I will say that these actually surprise me how good quality the paper is. I've been using it with quite an inky pen, and it's been amazing. It's got some really pretty gold foiling on it as well. So I have those in, but in purple, green and white. Plus I have some new things on their way that are coming maybe this week, and I will get them straight on my site as soon as they come up. So head over there, check out the 20% off prints especially, because there's some really cool prints, and if you're looking to jazz up your walls for autumn and winter, there are some really good options available on my shop with 20% off. They're already affordable prints, and now they're even more affordable. The A5 one has been discounted down to £12, A4 is 16, and A3 is 20, it's normally 25, so good time to go and shop prints. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's jump into studio vlog from last week, and I will see you at the end. I'm back. I'm looking very slick today. I washed my hair and it's so hot here, so I washed my hair and I literally just slicked it back into a bun, so I look a little bit sort of like, I don't know what we're calling this. It is already, what is it, 11:30? No, it's 12 o'clock now, Lucy, it is 12 o'clock. This angle is doing nothing for my eye bags. I had all intentions of getting up and starting the day at 7:30, but unfortunately I went back to sleep. Today's plan, first job, is I need to print some test prints of the 2 new prints that I designed. One of them is going in the limited edition box that we're doing. The other one is just one that's going up in the shop. So I need to get those done, and I really need to potentially, although I might have to wait till tomorrow to do it, we'll see, is do some photography for the limited edition box. Yeah, I just worked my way through my to-do list that I wrote yesterday basically. I got a delivery yesterday of The Artist's Way. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I have an old copy of this which I bought second hand. It has someone else's notes in, and when I started it, I've done morning pages for a long time anyway. I haven't been doing it recently, but when I started it I was really enjoying it, and then something happened and I can't remember what, that stopped me in my tracks. But I'm going to be documenting the journey of doing this properly over on TikTok, as well as doing like little daily vlogs and stuff like that, or mini vlogs. So if you want to see more of what I have to say about this and just other things, make sure you'll follow me on TikTok. I'll leave that link down below. But yeah, I got myself a new copy of it. It's been updated a little bit, I think, in terms of like how it looks. I got one, I'm trying to see it behind me, I think it's down there, that's like an old brown copy, but it wasn't inspiring me. It had other people's notes in it, so I wanted a fresh start. That only cost me a few pounds anyway, so I'll keep it there because I like drawing on old pages of books, so it could be something that I do in the future. But I'm going to start this again. I'm probably not going to start reading it till tomorrow realistically, because my day has started so late today. So let's get to work. The first thing I need to do is dig out my A3 paper. I'm going to try and get a few prints on one sheet of paper. I need to order more paper. I don't have enough. I also wanted to get myself an A3 version of my print that I think I spoke about yesterday, with the Only Good Days Ahead print. I really want to print myself out one of those, but I don't know if I have enough paper to be giving myself a sheet of paper right now. I have a few sheets of A3 and a couple of sheets of A4, so I think what I'm going to do is print out my print as a priority. I want to start myself like a little gallery wall of prints in here. They are going to be stuck up with washi because I do change my mind like the weather, but I want to start that, and I have some other people's prints that I've bought over time that I wouldn't mind putting up there. I think what I'll do is I'll set those 2 other prints onto 2 A5s, so I can print them out on one sheet of A4. First of all, let's get the computer on. Right, my printer's going to start making a load of noise now. I printed this off in A3 for myself. It's such a simple print. This paper, I know I go on about this probably every vlog, but if you've got one of these, I can't speak for other printers, but if you've got the Epsom, what is this, an EcoTank 8550, the Epsom matte paper, it has one side that's slightly yellow, one side that's bright white, and that's the side that goes in for print, and it's so beautiful. All of the prints that I print here in-house are on this paper, and they are so beautiful in quality. Guys, I am so hot in this compression suit with the weather we've got today. I just can't. I've got my linen trousers on. I've got everything loose because I'm pretty swollen right now, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm so hot. It's gonna be 32 degrees and I'm wearing what effectively is a scuba suit. Anyway, I'm gonna probably not put this up right now, but I'm gonna decide where I want to put it and start like a little gallery wall off. I love how I do these things that don't really need to be done right now. I'm gonna find somewhere just to rest it for now. Now I need to do some test prints. I'm trying to decide whether I do my new prints in several colourways or whether I just have one. My thoughts were, because I did this curly whirly one, which I showed you, I think I showed you yesterday. This is one of them that is not going to go in the box. This is just going to go on my store. I really love it. I definitely want to print this one out for my wall too. So I was thinking I wanted to offer it, because this is I'm just obsessed with this colour blue at the moment, so obviously that's kind of my thing. But I also thought if I offer it in like a black and then maybe a forest green, which is quite on trend at the moment, that kind of looks black, but hopefully you can see a bit of green. And then I thought I'm going to try and find a neutral colour, like a light taupey colour. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll print them out and see what I think. What do we think of this colour? I think it's quite a nice neutral one to go with these. I think I'm just going to get all these on an A5 and print them all on an A3 sheet. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll see what it comes out like and make some decisions from there. This is the colourways all together, but I think they look pretty cool. Let's print them out and see if they turn out cool in real life. Here is the finished print, and I kind of love it. I've got to chop them up yet. It's hard to make out the neutral one on the camera. Let me try and see if I can focus it a bit more. There you go. The forest green on camera I think looks quite black. It is very dark green. I don't know whether I need to brighten that up a little bit, but I kind of love it though. Oh, it's really hard to see it, but it is green. It's just very, very dark. Yeah, you can see the difference between the black and the green. I don't know whether it's coming off on here, but you definitely can. I think this would look lovely in an A4 or an A3 framed up as well. Happy with those. We'll get those chopped up, and I have one more print I need to test. I'm still trying to work out the font though, so I'm going to do that first, then we'll get those chopped up. I'm aware this is not the best light at the moment, guys, but I wanted to show you what I am putting in the box. I've had a bit of in my limited edition box. I'm going to call it the positivity box. I had a bit of a change of plan, so I'll talk about that first. You've seen me working on this print. In the stillness of nature, you'll find your magic again. I love it, but it doesn't fit in with the happy vibes of this box. Obviously it's really positive. The colour doesn't quite fit, the wording doesn't fit, but I still love it as a print, so I'm going to put it in the shop as its own print. And I replaced it with this, Never Forget How Far You've Come, which is the same font as the one I sell on Curious Lemon Designs of the Good Days Ahead one. So I'm going to put that in because it obviously says what this card says, so I thought it would go together a lot nicer, and now I feel happier with it. So decision made. So you get 3 little A7 cards, which you've definitely seen me talk about before on here, and I think you've seen me make them. These 3, and I just love them. They're so cute, little envelopes to match, and they're just blank on the inside. Never Forget How Far You've Come, Only Good Days Ahead, and Believe in Yourself. Really bright and vibrant. Obviously I'm doing this print in black and white just because I think it would fit into more people's houses that way, and no matter what your colour scheme is, I think that will work. And then you've got the Eco Pen to go with the 100-page Calm Day to-do list, which I love. We've spoken about this on previous vlogs. There's 100 tear-off pages. It's made with recycled paper, FSC approved, absolutely gorgeous, matches my nail varnish. So you get that, and then also you get one of these transparent stickers, which you've definitely seen before, but I'll show it to you just again in case you haven't. But I have it stuck on my planner here, which I always say isn't the best to look at because it's quite textured, so it isn't sitting as flush, but that is what it looks like, and it says never give up on what makes your heart happy. So that's the little set, and I'm going to just work out how to photograph this. I'm going to photograph it tomorrow. I was going to try and do it this afternoon, but it's way too hot in here, and now I need to look at my to-do list because I don't know what else I've got to do. There's just a lot. Hello loves. I didn't vlog yesterday at all. Today is Thursday, the 7th of September. Oh, I didn't vlog yesterday because I had quite the to-do list of things to do, weirdly, and I wanted to take some photographs of my limited edition positivity box that I'm releasing, which has got the little pad in like this. This is a sheet of my one. I've started using this every day, and it's actually really helping me, which is clearly the reason why I did it anyway. Yeah, so I didn't vlog because I had photography to do. I also was very swollen yesterday and very uncomfortable. I did make a mini vlog over on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, do head over there because I am doing daily mini vlogs, and sometimes I narrate them with what I've been doing in the day. Sometimes I narrate them with things that have interested me or inspired me from my book or whatever. And yesterday was kind of one of those days, and so make sure you're following me on TikTok because I'm trying to make them daily. I probably won't make them at weekends, but I am trying to do some other content to try and get this business in front of some new eyes. Today's plan, as much as we're in my office right now, is very hot. I'm going to go and work down at the kitchen table on my laptop, for my poor old laptop that's hanging on in there. It's Joe's old laptop, so it was his for work. And it's very old and now it's mine. It doesn't, some of the keys don't work properly, I have to hammer them. So I definitely would like to get a new laptop at some point because I do like working in different places, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to go and work on the kitchen table because I want to work on the copy edit that Michelle from Word by Word Storytelling did for me, and also work through some listings and try, I think I want to kind of make a few changes on the website. It's hard to do on the laptop because it doesn't really work very well, but I want to just try and do, even if it's some of the content, I can do that, even if it's like opening a Google Doc and typing it, so that when I come up here I can copy and paste in and out. Yesterday I also did some images for all of my new pens and my bits and bobs. I have gifted myself these pens because I wanted to swatch them, and also I need some coloured gel pens anyway, so there has to be some bonuses to owning a stationery shop, right? But also I want to make TikToks of me swatching things, and it's hard not to without opening something, and then I can't sell it. These pens, by the way, if you buy them from me, when you click them up, they have like, I mean it's gone now, but they have like a little red waxy thing over the nib, the point of the pen, so you just need to like get your nail on it and pull it off. It comes off really easy. And if when you start using it, it doesn't seem to write properly, just double check there's none left on there, and if it's still doing it, just scribble away a little bit, and it tends to be like a couple of little grains of the wax that they put over the end. These are such beautiful pens to write with. So these are all of the ones that I'm going to be selling from Monday. Obviously this video is going up on Tuesday, so I'm sure I'll still have some. I don't have many. I'm buying everything in small quantities. I've got another 2 orders that I want to do from different suppliers. I'm just trying to bide my time and make the right decisions for me. So these ones are the Faber-Castell. They are called the Fast, are they called the Fast Gel or something? Fast Dry Gel Pen. These are in 0.7 mils, so they're a nice line width. I have black, light green, pink and lilac. They're just really lovely to write with because they've got this soft grip, but they do dry super fast. They advertise them as good for lefties because of that reason. So anyway, I don't know how I ended up talking about those. I'm gonna go downstairs, work on my website, gonna get some breakfast. I'm really hungry. I'm still having porridge for breakfast, which I'm letting cool down at the moment because it's just so bloody hot outside. I'm gonna take the Artist's Way down with me because on my little my notepad that I'm using for getting tasks done, it says the most important task, which today is reading the copy edit because I have a video call with Michelle tomorrow. Second thing would is also be great to do this, which is doing some edits on my website and actually sketching out a new layout for my homepage. Mid that clip that I was just talking about taking the Artist's Way downstairs, my memory card ran out of space and I went back and deleted some clips, and I also deleted the intro to this vlog. That's good, isn't it? You would have already seen the intro where I would have explained that I deleted the previous intro. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I'm taking the Artist's Way downstairs. I have my to-do list. On the to-do list, after 2 tasks, it says something nice I could do next, and I thought I could read some of the Artist's Way. I haven't started it yet. The first time I started it, I got probably about to week 3. So I definitely need more commitment this time. So gutted I deleted that clip. I said such a lot in that clip. Got you a slightly dodgy angle, but we have just finished lunch and I thought I would tell you how I've been getting on with my my copy edit from Michelle. She's been very thorough. There's a lot of pages and I'm really enjoying going through some of her suggestions. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm reading through it and I am making some notes in my notebook. The notebook I'm using for, none of these buttons work properly. I'm using, I won't be selling the grey ones, but I got myself a grey one of the ones that I'm going to be selling in my shop. This is a little Midori checked book. I'll be selling the purple, green and white, but I am really impressed with how these write. The paper's really smooth and lovely for a more affordable notebook. So yeah, I'm going through her notes. I'm making my own notes in my notebook for things I need to action so that I can go through, although I've got it on a Google Doc, I can go through and physically tick off things in here. And I've done pink for things that need changing or that I need to ask her questions about. And I'm adding comments onto the document as I'm reading through the sections. And then I've got an appointment with her at 11 tomorrow and we're just going to discuss bits that I've changed or that I'm stuck with or whatever. So I'm going to do another maybe an hour or two of this and then I'm going to go on to the second thing on my to-do list, which is to start thinking about some copy for the new products. And I'm going to try and make some changes. It's all about website today. It's nothing very exciting. I have something to drink, some beautiful sunflowers. I got sent, these are the ones I got sent last week by a lovely friend of mine, Helen from Instagram. We've never met in real life. She sent these and they're absolutely stunning. I'm sure I showed you already, but if I didn't, I've just cut them down a bit shorter because they're over a week old now. But I also got sent some sunflowers from lovely Lisa, who has a candle business that I harp on about, especially at Christmas time, because her candles are our favourite Christmas candles. She sent me the biggest bunch of sunflowers I've ever seen in my life yesterday. And I've got one load of them in the lounge and one lot in my office, so I'll show you those later if I haven't already. They're gorgeous, so thank you Lisa if you happen to be watching. They're so beautiful and it's just such a kind thing for both of you lovely ladies to do. I'll get back to this, open the door, let some fresh air in. It's very humid here. It's grey skies, but it's very, very humid and I am so hot in my compression suit. I am now at the point in edit where you've just seen the clip and I realise I haven't filmed anything else since then. I had a couple of bad days with the way I was feeling and stuff. I'm feeling a lot better now, so I'm sorry this vlog has been a bit lacking in creative work. The next one will be better. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But as everything's launched, I wanted to show you my website because I was mentioning that I was working on my website, and I'll talk you through some changes and what I've done and what you can expect to see on there and show you the work that I was doing because I'm proud of it. I'm still not completely up to date with everything that Michelle did for me. I do have some other sections to work on and I'll talk to you about those in a second, but let me turn you around and show you. I know it's not the best way of doing it. I should probably do a screen record, but you get it for now. So the website as a whole looks kind of similar, but I've changed a couple of things. Michelle and I were focusing on a little bit of homepage SEO and also the layout, because under the shop section, when you used to click that, every single product that I had would come up, be like all products. But because right now I have a lot of different stuff and because I'm bringing in these pens and notebooks and things that are different to mine, I wanted to split it out a little bit better. So when you go to the homepage, as it stands, it looks like this, and we've changed some of this for SEO reasons and I love it. I'm really, really happy with it. And then we've got more places to see products, so there's several touch points along the way, and these will change up depending what's going on, and seasonally they'll also change up. And there's a few more different things here. Then I've added this section in, which I have an about page which needs amending, but for now Michelle helped me to create this section, which obviously again for SEO reasons, but also just to have something about me on the homepage. The free phone wallpapers, these have been around for a while. You'll recognise the pattern from my notebooks and stuff. There are 4 patterns you can download if you click on this button, so definitely do that because I will be switching this out soon. I'm going to try and see if I can do like a monthly one. But if you want these ones, you get all 4 patterns that exist within this range. So that's cool. And then I've got a bit about gifting, which is going to obviously take more of a priority near Christmas. And then notes in the studios, the blog stuff. This is sort of where I've got to. So I'm going to add a couple of other sections in here, jazz things up a little bit, and reviews and stuff. So yeah, that's that. Then I've narrowed things down a little bit so that I've got my shop by collections, and then I've got all of these different things that I stock. And then this page I showed you just now, which obviously whenever I have a sort of a limited edition product will be there, and then otherwise you can see everything that I sell here. Just to say, if you are looking for the Midori notebooks, go to notebooks, and then you'll see at the top you can narrow it down by brand. So obviously I've got my Leaf Lane Studio ones and Midori, so you can do that. Obviously at the moment there's only those ones, but in the future there might be more, I don't know yet. So some people have been looking under pens and more because obviously that's where those are, but yes, you will find the Midori stuff, notebooks under notebooks, and pens, pencils and accessories will be here. And yeah, I think that's about everything on the website. There may or may not be a studio vlog next week because there's a few things happening that may mean I won't be able to film. I'll do my best if I can, but if I can't, then just bear with me and keep pop yourself onto TikTok where you'll see mini vlogs regardless of what's going on, because they're only really short and I can always do one of those. So I'm not sure yet if there's going to be a vlog next week, but after the next week everything will return to normal and will be very much on the Christmas countdown for making baubles and painting things. I will start to record and I may get a vlog up next week. It might be shorter, but we'll see how we go. So I'm sorry this one has not been the greatest, but it has been my first proper week back in the studio since surgery, so obviously I've been a little bit kind of all over the place. Plus I was really busy doing my website for like literally days, so I really had nothing to film. But again, I did do mini vlogs over on TikTok, so please make sure, just download the app, and even if you just follow me. You won't end up doing that, by the way, because you'll end up watching pet videos or something, because inevitably that's what happens. But if you are missing this little moon face, then head over to TikTok, watch the daily mini vlogs. But otherwise I will see you in the next one, maybe next week, maybe not. I'll let you know on Instagram or TikTok what I'm up to and what I'm doing and whether I'm going to post or not. Thank you for watching, thank you for bearing with me through the surgery and the coming back from surgery. Please, please, please go over to leaflanestudio.com and look at all of the new stuff. Also on my Etsy shop, I'll leave the link down below, but if you're an international customer, please shop on Etsy, because that way the fees and everything for you guys are paid, and it won't get stopped at customs. If you do it via me, it's a lot more complicated and it may get stopped at customs. So if you're international, click the Etsy link down below. If you're from the UK, shop on my website, that'd be amazing. I've tried to mirror the offers on both so that you're not missing out on everything. So far I haven't put the limited edition box up on Etsy, and I should do that today, so hopefully when you see this it'll be on there. If you want one and I haven't, and you're not seeing it on Etsy and you are an international customer, please, please, please DM me and give me a little kick out the backside. Okay, thanks for watching. Go and see the 20% off prints, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.